This is Taunton Castle, a 900-year-old building that's seen battles, sieges, royal interrogations, and bloodthirsty trials. Shall we go in? Taunton Castle is located right in the centre of town and shows up actually as the Museum of Somerset, which is free to enter, and it's a great day out if you need ideas for half term. The building is Grade 1 listed, as it started to take shape in the 12th century when it was built by William Gifford, the then Bishop of Winchester. The castle was a proud administrative centre for Somerset and a status symbol, welcoming royal guests including King John and his son Henry III. And it's actually here where I'm sitting in the Somerset room where the notorious royal pretender Perkin Warbeck confessed to the first Tudor King of England, Henry VII, that he was not who he said he was. He claimed that he was Richard of Shrewsbury, the Duke of York, son of Edward IV and the rightful heir to the throne. But he wasn't. He was an imposter, keen to take the throne for his own and derail the newly established Tudor dynasty. Why Tim Martin named a pub after the bloke, I'll never know. Over the many centuries, Taunton Castle has been enlarged and even rebuilt after it was badly damaged by various sieges of civil war in 1644. But it's 40 years later that things get brutal, for within its great hall is where the castle holds its darkest secret.
After the Battle of Sedgemoor, they went out, they found people that were presumed to be rebelling at the time. People could appeal to that with an alibi. If not, then they were brought to different places all around Somerset. Here was one of them, put on trial in front of the visiting judge Jeffreys, who was the highest judges, one of the highest judges of the time. So here we had approximately 500 people, different sources say different numbers, were put on trial, of which around 150 were sentenced to be hanged, drawn and quartered. And it wasn't just those trials that took place here. We also had some documented witch trials. We had the last witch trial in England. More interestingly, we had the first recorded use of a broomstick as a flying implement was in this great hall.
The castle has taken many different guises over the years, from being used as a meeting hall to housing a private school and public baths by the Victorians. A museum was first set up here in 1875. Fast forward to 2023, and it's kept to that tradition by housing the Museum of Somerset and the Somerset Military Museum. And if you want to get even closer to the history of this place, you could always stay the night here, at Castle House next door. Just don't be surprised if all those centuries of history suddenly come knocking in the night. Sleep well.